Hey, what's up everyone? Thanks for checking out the video today. I'm Southside Braves, and today I'm excited to announce that I've joined two new Pokemon Draft Leagues. I really love doing Pokemon Draft Leagues, they're a ton of fun. I'm already a part of the SRL and the PWD. SRL is unfortunately coming to an end because I will not be making playoffs. PWD, I am in the playoffs, and the first round match for that should be up next weekend probably. Then, like I said, I am joining two new ones. I will have draft analysis videos for both those leagues coming out tonight. This is the first one of those, the YCL, the YouTube Challengers League. I'm excited. Manny, the commissioner of the SRL, invited me over to this one as well. I decided to join, and I'm going to show you guys the team I ended up drafting today. It was a point-based draft. Both the new ones I was in were point-based. One had more tiers than the other. This one had more Pokemon banned. Legendaries were allowed, but not all of them. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys what I got. So starting off, we have actually a new team logo this season. So this is a new team logo. I think I've played Sen at some point in my videos. Sen does a great job making stuff like this, so he actually made me this logo for free, actually. This one, he decided just to make it one day, knew I was the Nidokings. And so yeah, I think it looks awesome. So this is the new logo for both these two new teams. So yeah, let's see who the Nashville Nidokings got on their roster. I had the 8th pick out of 18. So right kind of in the middle, not really where I want to be. I'd rather be near the front or near the back where I can get two picks kind of close together. But oh well, we were going to make it work. And with my first pick, I actually went Heatran. So I've never really used Heatran. I'm excited to. I think it's a very strong Mon. Yeah, don't really have much to say about it because like I said, I've never really used it. So we'll see how it does for me. I do know it gets rocks and it can hit hard. Yeah, that's all I really got to say about it. Next up, we had Azelf in the second round. Another Pokemon that can actually get Stealth Rocks. I think all three of my first picks can all get Stealth Rocks. So that's not something I was looking for later on. Azelf, again, I've never really used Azelf, Uxie, or whatever the third one's called. I can't remember off the top of my head. But I know it's been used against me before, and I've seen the power it can have. So I'm excited to use that. I haven't really done much team building or anything with my team yet, so I don't know a ton of what I plan on doing with them. Just kind of wanted to introduce the roster. So yeah, those were the first two picks. Third, I wanted to go get Nidoking. Wanted to get the mascot. It was taken just before me, so I went ahead and got the next best thing, and we drafted Nidoqueen. So Nidoqueen is going to be part of the roster, representing Gen 1 for me. And like I said, wanted Nidoking, wanted the mascot now that it's in the game with the new DLC. Couldn't get it, so I went and got the Queen, Nidoqueen. Fourth pick was a cheaper pick. It was actually in the 4th tier of points, and I thought it was the best Mon in that tier, so I wanted to grab it relatively quickly. So I went and got Sceptile with my 4th pick. Like I said, I thought it was the best Mon in that tier by quite a bit, in my opinion. So I wanted to make sure to grab that. And yep, and after that, I was looking at my roster and wanted to get a defogger and I wanted to get one cheap. So looking at the bottom 2 tiers, a defogger I could get that could help my team. Also saw I had fire and grass already, so I wanted to go try to find a water type defogger. And in that, I got Cramorant. I love Cramorant's ability. I think it's one of the funniest things in Pokemon. So I think Cramorant will have mixed results for me. I've used him before. I think that's actually the first of the 5 I've used before. Like I said, it's not a great Mon, but it does its job, and you can use it well. It will provide for you. So yeah, Cramorant was my 5th one, and the defogger I went and got from my roster. Next up, I got Dedenne. It was in the bottom tier. I think it is a viable Pokemon for the bottom tier of points. I don't think it's a powerhouse or anything like that, but I think there are uses for it. I've used it in the PWD, if you watched any of those, and I think I've come up with some sets that have picked up some kills and done some things for me. So I think it was a viable Mon in that last tier, in a tier that doesn't have a lot of viable Mons, so I wanted to make sure I grabbed one of them. So once I had these 6, I was looking what else I could get. And I wanted to get a dragon. Didn't have a dragon yet. I had a fairy steel with Dedenne and Heatran. So I wanted to make sure I got a dragon. And I actually had some leftover points at this point that I could go get kind of a more expensive one. And I went and got Como. who I've used as well. My favorite part about Como in draft leagues is that it's flexibility. It can be a special attacker or a physical attacker. I like the different sets it can have. Like, I could come up with a new set every single week for Como, so it's really hard to prep for. So that's why I really like Como, and it gave me that dragon type I wanted, and also a fighting type I didn't have yet. So, loved Como here. You'll see later on, actually. I actually got Como in both leagues. So he's somebody you'll see in the video coming out after this one as well. So yeah, I was excited to get Como. After that, I had 3 more Mons I had to fill my roster with. I didn't have a ton of points, so I was kind of looking at the bottom 3 tiers. And I went and got Alolan Sandslash. Another Mon I've used in the PWD. I have it I've used that one in the SRL. In the SRL, I have it with Vanillix, which sets up the hail for it and then lets it do some things. So having it without the Vanillix, I don't know how successful it would be. I have ran it with its own hail before. Just put hail on it with Icy Rock and let it do some work. So that's an idea I could have. Yeah, not a Pokemon I'll be relying on with this roster. Kind of my top 6 are Heatran, Azelf, Nidoqueen, Sceptile, Como, and then probably Cramorant, I guess, but that 6th spot is kind of up in the air, so maybe Sandslash slides in that 6th spot more often than not. But we'll see. I like Sandslash's design a lot, but I don't think it's the most viable Pokemon. But for where I was at in the draft, it wasn't a bad pick, I don't think. Next up, we went that bottom tier again, and if you can see him stuck in the corner there, a little flat Pokemon, that would be Stunfisk. Again, bottom tier, not a ton of viable Pokemon in there, wanted something cheap. I've actually used Stunfisk with some success in the SRL. It surprises me as well. I kind of thought it was a throwaway pick when I got it the first time, and it's actually done some good work for me. So I don't foresee myself bringing it very often, maybe once all season, but if somebody to fill out the roster one last spot, I wanted to bring Stunfisk back. And the last Pokemon I got, maybe the most gimmicky Pokemon of them all, is Shedinja. I've never used Shedinja, but I'm hoping if I choose to bring it at all, maybe the 1 or 2 games I do, that it catches somebody off guard and they didn't prepare for it, and it maybe just gets a free win at some point, or at least causes a lot of pressure because they have very few things to deal with it. So yeah, this is the roster of 10 Mons I have for the YCL. I'm excited. I don't know when games will start, hopefully soon. Schedule is supposed to come out, I think, today or tomorrow. I think they definitely said by Sunday. So looking forward to it. Looking forward to using this team. It's a little bit different than I've had before. Like I said, my first 4 picks I've never used in a draft league before. Nidoqueen and Sceptile I've used in other battle formats. Azelf I've gone up against. Heatran I've never gone up against or played with, so I'm excited to use that. Yeah, these are the 10. I'm looking forward to it. My predictions for my team, I actually think Como will probably be my kill leader this season, if I had to guess. I think Heatran will come almost every single week, and Azelf. I would guess those will be my top 3 by the end of the season. Como, Heatran, and Azelf, with Como being my kill leader. Like I said, that's my prediction for my team. Hopefully one of these other bottom ones, maybe Sceptile, Nidoqueen, or like I said, maybe even Sandslash or Cramorant or somebody steps up and is a viable member of my team. But yeah, I'm excited to use it. I think the season should go well. I'm excited to see some of the other opponents that I haven't played before. And I hope you guys check out the videos when they start coming out. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.